Hi everybody. Today we'll see about what is a brand audit. You all know what is a brand. We are all using brands every day. But from a brand management point of view, this is very important topic. So let's see what is a brand audit. It is simply to put it in a simple words, brand audit means it's a health check of a brand to identify and address the problem areas with a net result of helping you to turn around the things to grow your bottom line of the brand. So like a human being, so we are going for a medical checkup periodically, like that a brand has to be checked what is the problems it is facing and how good we can improve that. Okay, so it is effectively a health check of a brand to identify the problem areas for a brand. That is called as brand audit. Why we are going for it? What is the purpose? To gain fundamental understanding of where your brand stands in its current state. Okay, so many brands are there in the market. We need to know what is our brand positions in the market, because if we don't do it, suddenly once upon a time brand was a number one, but now it is no more. You can quote so many examples now, like BPL was once upon a time, it was a number one, Nokia, it was a number one, but suddenly it is not so, it is out of the market. So that should not happen to your brand. So you should be very much concerned about to check the health of the brand periodically. That is the reason why people are going for a brand audit. When and why we should go for audit our brand? During the rebranding and refreshing, when you want to refresh your current look to make it more contemporary to the present situation. If the internal communication and employee relations are not good, so then also you need to go for a brand audit. So what are the steps? If you decided to go for it, how do you do it? How do you do the brand audit? What are the steps involved in it? There are steps, five steps are available. The step number one is to create a brand summary. First you have to create a brand summary for your brand, then determine your survey method. How do you go for it? And compose your questions to be there in your questionnaire, and then determine your sample size, with whom, how many number you are going to for it, and then finally you have to analyze your results. Let's see one by one. First one is create the brand summary. It consists of, you need to know about what is your primary value proposition and also your secondary value proposition, followed by most powerful emotional benefits conveyed to the consumers. So the brand use, normally brand means it convey a lot of benefits to the customers. So what it is there, you need to prepare a brand summary about it, and there are three things our brand should mean to our customers. So that three things you need to prepare. What are the three things? If you say your brand, what is the three things for your customer? Then five human personality traits that describes how we want the market to view our brand. So what if I say your brand, for example, Hamam, what is the five personality traits you want the market to attribute your brand? And then brand promise, what the brand is giving a promise to the customers, and our 25 word brand positioning statement, that is also to be finalized. Okay, and then followed by our brand story. You may have some good stories, that is also to be prepared. Finally, what our brand is known for to the customer, to the society. So this is about creating the brand summary, which you have to prepare. That is the first step of brand audit. Then second step is determine your survey method. If you decide to go for brand audit, how do you proceed with it? What are the methods? What are the tools? What are the survey method you are going for it? The tools are email, direct mails, telephone, or you can also go for combinations. So email, so it may look cost effective method, but sometimes many of the customers many of the respondents may not respond. Okay, then you can also consider to go for direct mail, a self-addressed stamped envelope with a covering letter with a proper survey questionnaire printed in a paper that can be mailed to the prospective respondents. Then telephone also, it gives you instant response, so you can place the calls directly or use some third party also to make impartial calls. And you can also go for combination of all these method. That is about step number 2. Then step number 3 is compose your questions. What are the questions has to be there? You make sure that what you think about, you insert your product or company for a customers. What are the key benefits and how would you describe your experience with working with a product or a company? When purchasing from or working with a product, what word or phrase that describes what you expect from us each time? And if you are a person, how would you describe him or her? What personality traits match the brand? Then what is the main thing you think of when you hear or about a brand? So these are all the possible questions which you can prepare. Then step number 4 is how much sample size you want, how much respondent you want it. So what is the total number of people with whom you want to do the survey results? Okay, with whom you want to conduct the survey, that depends how much, what is your total number of customers. From that you can take a particular number of percentage. So that depends upon the company, that depends upon the product, that depends upon the customer they have at present. Then the next step is about analyze your research. Once you collected the data from the respondents, it's a time to analyze. Your end goal is to determine whether your existing brand matches the market perceptions and your team's perception of your brand. If it doesn't, you will want to identify the disconnects. Okay, so these are the steps. So thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep growing. Thank you.